Duelists! Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be the Beetrooper Deck Profile. So I'm going to get right into this deck profile, guys, but be sure to check out 401games.ca and use code Milano if you're looking for any Yu-Gi-Oh product or any tabletop product at that, and make sure to use my code Milano for 10% off your Yu-Gi-Oh singles. First off, I'm just going to start off with the hand traps. So triple Imperm, triple Ash, triple Veiler, triple Nibiru, triple Lancia, double Ogre, and triple Retaliating Sea. So this should be 20 total, 20 hand traps, or like 17 excluding Retaliating Sea. The number I'm playing is 53 right now. So this is like a fair accommodation to at least try to draw 2 or at least more, because typically in 60 cards you would want 18 to try to draw 2. But so this is going to be a little more than 2, but the deck is fine without just drawing like you know, playable. You can play unplayable hands with this deck, because as long as you could resolve Haki Firebrax or summon 2 effect monsters on the field, like, you know, you're more than fine. So then I play double Scout Buggy. Buggy is fine because you just need more insects, normal summons in the deck when you're playing a higher count. He does fine. He's not too bad, honestly. Triple Resonance Insect, double Goki Pole. The reason why we're playing double Goki Pole, not one, is because you do need to search the second one sometimes when you're not able to access it. So it absolutely does come up at the second. 3 Sting, Arbalest, and as well as the Pin. You just want to max out on these cards. They're just, you know, really good for the deck. Doom Dozer for the combo, double Sting Lancer you want to search, and then special the other Mighty Neptune. Mighty Neptune is good to search as like a big body, like the 3K absolutely comes up. Assault Roller and Killer Needle. So Killer Needle is absolutely vital because it makes Goki Pole actually like an insane card and lets you like break the Flunder board relatively easily, just because Killer Needle is 1200 attack, level 4 wind monster. So you'll be able to out the board a lot easier with this card and like with this strategy in mind. And I'm also playing the triple Scale Bomber for the extenders, and then the two bricks. So this is just the monster count, including the imperms, but you do want to just draw normal summon with possibly an extender with hand traps as the rest of your hand, and then that's like ideally like the best hand, because you want to make minimalistic plays just to stop the meta, and then as long as you're able to drop DPE by the end of it, you should be fine. Then we're playing 1 Formation and triple Descent. Descent is much better at 3 in this version, just because you're not going to really draw multiples as frequently. And Formation is good to search off a Sting Lancer when you do already have access to the Descent. So Formation is really good and extremely underrated, I would say. Gold Sark and Foolish. So these add to the number of starters that we have. But you have to trigger Goki Pole first. So like if you go Foolish, dump Goki, add Resonant, that means you already access Goki Pole, meaning like your combo is going to be much worse. But the important thing to note is like cards like these like are also board breakers. So you can Foolish Burial Goki Pole or Gold Sark Resonance into Goki Pole, and if they don't respond, you know what I'm saying, Killer Needle drops and you're breaking your opponent's board. You know what I'm saying, this card is very good with Goki Pole, like in the sense that you're able to immediately just answer a board and drop a monster already on the field. Now I just played the 2 Fusion Destinies to round it off at 53 cards. Hopefully this is all visible to you guys. I want to make sure you guys can take a look at it. This isn't going to be a how to play Beetrooper video, but you know, it's like more or less just going to be informational of what I'm basically playing right now. It's very important to keep this engine in your deck, because you kind of need like dashers to summon really badly, because the deck has, like, don't get me wrong, it still can set up very strong follow-up, but if you have like a DPE plus what the deck is already capable of, like, you can't lose like turn 3. It's just so overwhelming for any deck to play against. And then for the extra deck, we're playing Almirage, Link Spider, double Pico Felina, double Armor Horn. The reason why I'm playing 2 Pico is just because I feel like in grindier matchups, like, it does come up to want to shuffle back like the other insects you have, as well as like this is one of the best cards that makes, like, essentially if you have 2 Pico Felina, feels like you have unlimited numbers of these, unlimited numbers of these, unlimited numbers of these, you know what I'm saying? So Pico Felina absolutely does its job, recycles everything. Hulk and Verte. Hulk is good for when you dash your hand trap, or you need to normal summon something just to go into Papillion in order to make plays. And like you make a tuner play and then you drop this, obviously. Verte is good just to, you know, get your DPE online because he is the most powerful Yu-Gi-Oh card at the moment. And then we're playing Double Seraphim. Then we're playing Access Code, Apple, Giant Beetrooper, Invincible Alice. And right now I'm trying the Cicada King. Most likely it's gonna get cut to Unicorn, like Nightmare Unicorn, just because it's good to have like the removal in your extra deck in this deck. But Cicada King is okay in theory. It didn't really like perform crazy yet. Like it just like when it does come up, like it's usually just like unnecessary, or you know, not really like the defining factor of what won me the game. So you know, I think it's definitely cuttable for the Unicorn. I think that the Unicorn, having the removal in your extra deck is more important. Side deck, I side 2 Droll, Godarla, Shiny Black Sea. These are the searchable cards. Like this one just essentially destroys a synchro when it's synchro summoned by banishing it from your graveyard. And Godarla just lets you tribute over something. Nice to have in certain matchups that you just like can't win without like having like the searchable card. Like let's say you just draw a handful of insects and then you just need to beat Flunder, so you can like set your Resonance Insect or crash it with the statue to search this. It works out sometimes. Then I play triple Raigeki, triple Dark Hole, because we are not trying to lose to Flunderies. Flunderies is definitely the deck's toughest matchup, alongside like certain other like just like very control-esque decks, sort of like Eldritch and stuff. But I would say Flunderies is the hardest matchup, so that's why I'm siding like full 6 cards just for them. Also, Raigeki and Dark Hole are really underrated as just like good side outs. So if I like side ins for stuff I want to take out. So if there's particular cards I just need to take out of my main deck for certain matchups, like I just, you know what I'm saying, easily do that. And then I play the 1 Harpies and triple Twin. I like Twin this format as like the main back removal because it's so like widely applicable. Even against like prank kids, you can draw this and potentially a Pandemonium. Only problem is if they have a Griffin, then you know what I'm saying, it makes it way more useless. So I don't typically side in this card versus that matchup whatsoever. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this Beetrooper deck profile. Like this was very not in depth. I am looking to do a more in-depth thing to show you guys what kind of combos I do and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys enjoyed watching, feel free to drop a like, and thank you. And feel free to check out 401games.ca and use code Milano for 10% off your Yu-Gi-Oh singles. Anyways, guys, peace out, duelists.